I'm honored to present today Hamdan ALECSO Award for Digital Innovations in Education by Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum Foundation for Medical and Educational Science. We really appreciate such innovative award for the Arab region. My name is Dr. Mariam El Yamahi, and I am a computer scientist. I'm a doctor at the university, and I'm happy to present this award today. So the Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum Foundation, with the cooperation with ALECSO, they started this and they launched this new award category, which is for digital innovation in Arab region that serve the education sector. And with the new technologies that rapidly change, especially with the age of AI and other emerging technology that we have today, especially with the education sector that need to adapt these these technologies, then such award is very lightening such impact of the technology in the education sector. There are many goals actually behind this award, some of them related to really sharing the knowledge and exchanging the information in regards to education sector, but with the use of the new technology, especially in the Arab region. Another goal is motivation and celebrating the innovators and achievers who can use the technology in a wise way that can help the education sector and can be used as innovative ways using such technology in improving the education era. In this award also, we would like to showcase for cutting-edge technologies that can be used as an initiatives in the modern digital technologies world that may impact the teaching, or maybe impact the learning, or may impact the whole educational system. Encouraging digital innovation also to improve and develop education and learning in the Arab world. Main importantly on that is to really find the generation who can adopt with the new technologies, as well as really impact on the technology and use the technology in other impacts like the education sector. Also delivering innovative technological solutions that can contribute to maximize the efficiency in education, especially in the Arab region. Okay. What's the rewards and the incentives in this award? The award actually is, I think the prize is different from the category. We will talk about the category shortly. However, there are different categories, and each award at least worth about 25,000 US dollar, as well as, and this is depends on the categories. We have, I think, 3 or 4 categories here. The winner is awarded a certification as well and trophy, depend on the owner, if it's a person or a foundation. The timeline for the award, it's actually, the award is already launched on March 2025. And in April, a workshop has been done, and continuing with any questioning related to that. September will be the deadline for submission. Please keep this deadline in your mind. The date to be determined for the announced winner. Okay, so these are the categories that I was speaking about earlier. We have 2 different categories for the ALECSO, for Hamdan ALECSO for Digital Innovations Award. the first category is institution category. It depends on the level of institution, where we have like maybe a school can apply, or a ministry can apply, or any official authorities, government sector or private sector, any educational institution. Could be a school, could be a ministry, could be an office of a specific delegation. Technological companies also that can help with an innovative technology, digital technology that can really help and change in the education sector. Individuals could be, individuals here is like a person, but the group of people that can work on the individual categories, there could be at least one and maximum four. So could be one person or a group of four people, but these are considered to be the individual categories. So any like school students or university students, maybe employees or teachers, administrators, another governmental entity or private entities that the employees can actually participate in this award, researchers in educations, like in higher education universities or something, in maybe technological institution as well, or educational institution. Okay. Let's talk about the applicant journey now. So from both categories that we mentioned, and the application is open now. So the journey here started with the first stage, which is the application stage. The application is online. I will put for you the QR code for the website or the link of the application so that you can apply online. The applicant can apply through the e-application and upload all the supporting evidence that he needs for the award or for his application in the award. After the application stage, then we have another stage where actually we have like this is internal arbitrations, where we actually define or verify all the documents and verifying all the evidence that has been supported. At the same time, the selected the nominated actually people who win from the first stage and go with us in the second stage will be asked to do other exams or other tests related to, like, for example, personal interviews, maybe also a presentation, like a picture presentation that will take like minutes or something in their hour. The third stage will be the result announcement. Okay. So each applicant, what they should actually, they have to apply for innovative digital like software, or for example anything that's related that can help the education sector. So the innovative digital innovative digital software or something that they apply for, there is requirement related to that digital innovation, or also we have other requirements only for the applicants. So I will start with the requirement for the applicants, and then we will go for the requirements for the digital innovation. So the requirements for the applicants, we mentioned about the individuals. For example, individual, we said that they should be at least one person, up to 4 individuals in a group. Or, of course, they should be from the Arab region countries. And then the applicant in institutional category must be headquartered in one of the Arab countries. So, so they should be located in the Arab countries, or, for example, have their institution in the Arab and serve the Arab countries. The applicants, whether individual or organization, also may not participate in more than one cycle. So, for example, if you are applying in this cycle, you should not apply for 2 digital innovations. Just one digital innovation in this cycle. Evidence and documents must be provided to support the validity and the effectiveness of the project, and these are actually the criteria that will be tested through the next stage, which is the judgment stage, such as users' reviews, performance data, and third-party testimonials. The applicants also must sign a vowel and pledge, which shall be included also in the application. I think this vowel, you will have it in the application, and you can read it and sign it there. For the conditions related to the presented digital innovation or the digital innovation that you will present, the digital innovation should actually, first of all, serve the educational domain. The beneficiary could be like any kind of stakeholders in this education sector, including students, teachers, the educational process itself, the learning system, anything related with the education system overall. Could help actually other specific type of students, for example, like special needs students or any other type of students as well. The digital innovation also must be novel, so it shouldn't be like copied or has been done like has been done for other projects or for other entities that already used it, and you are reusing it again here. You must also incorporate at least one prototype if possible, so that will be valid for your justification about the digital innovation. Also, the presented project must not have been produced or using artificial intelligence program or other programs that like use off-the-shelf or open source template. So it should be a creative digital innovation that's not someone else did it for you, especially with the available tools today, like artificial intelligence tools. The digital innovation also must comply with the ethical standards of education and be devoid of any racial or gender discriminations. The presented digital innovation must be also compatible with the universal computing systems. This is very important with the compatibility, so that we will be able to test the digital innovation that you created, whether if it's Mac or Windows, or if it's like an application in the smartphone, then it's also should compatible with Android or iOS, not different operating system that we cannot test the compatibility of it. Okay. Now we'll speak about the evaluation criteria for each digital innovation or presented digital innovation. The very first one and the very important one is the creativity and innovation. We will talk about each one individually. The design and user experience, technical deployment and functionality, value and impact, sustainability and accessibility. Okay. Under the criteria of creativity and innovation, there is many other points that could be tested with the creativity, but most importantly that this project has provided innovative technical solution. And maybe with that innovation, it's created some kind of shifting paradigm. Like, for example, you increase the performance in a specific educational process. You cut the cost in many aspects related also to the educational subject. Solve existing issues, or, for example, you use different kind of technology, for example, AI or augmented reality or analytics, any novel way from the technology perspective, as well as you were able to employ that aspects or that technological aspects in solving a specific solutions in the education sector, or maybe not really solving, but improving. The uniqueness also of the idea is very important in this category. You must have in this project or in the digital innovation a completely new concept or a provided substantial optimization to previous solutions, or like there is different from whatever application that you have been used earlier. The design and user experience also could include these points: ease of the use and proper functioning. The user interface design should be a user interface that could be engaging, compatible with the modern trends, as well as a pleasant for the visual experience of the users. Imagine this innovation could be used by many other end users. So imagine that this end user will be able to reach whatever they need from this application or from this innovation. So it will be easy access, at the same time has a beneficial that really return to the education sector. Performance indicators also, the project also must be able to continually measure and assess its impact. This is also related to the user experience on the design. Okay. And number 3 is technical deployment and functionality. There will be a judge who really tests the technicality of the innovation and the digital innovation. So the digital innovation should be really comply with all the standards on the technical or technological use. So, for example, if you use an AI project, then that should really comply with whatever technology that you use in the AI. If you, for example, you used machine learning algorithm that can collect data from like a specific project and then do the analysis and then come up with a solution, or for example, statistics that can help in making decision, or for example, improving a specific KPIs in the education sector. Resilience and scalability. Scalability also is very important. The project should be scalable, so that, for example, if we put it, for example, in a specific number of users today, but we would like to test it to increase the number of users later on, that kind of adaptation should be available in the digital innovation, the presented digital innovation. So that if an educational sector adopt this solution, then they will be able to expand it to other users as well. This is one example. The scalability could be also in another example, maybe related to the regions. So, for example, we can also with the scalability with the different area or different geographical area. Integration also with the other platforms. That's very important, because you need to make sure that the back end of whatever project you are trying to do is compatible with the most standard operating system, or, for example, programming language. The project also should be able to integrate with the other digital platforms. Flexibility of the use. That also goes under the technical deployment. There must be like a platform that can really able to it must be like a cross-platform, so we can like use it in a smartphone, we can use it in desktop or in any other places. This is one example of the flexibility. Also, it can be the flexibility in different ways as well. The project also must comply with the security standards, protect user data, and able to shield sensitive information. This is very important. If this digital innovation went bigger and could be any other institution, like for example, adopt that program, then that innovative technology should be actually also within that standard. The compliance with the legal standards as well. The app also should adopt with the legal standards related to the privacy and also any local instrument related to the actually general data protection regulations. Okay, and criteria number 4, and this is very important one, it's the value and the impact. Maybe the project can be like a small project that, or the digital innovation, small digital innovation. However, the impact is higher. So the impact here is very important. How can this project actually affect like a big region or a big number of users? And the impact is high as well. So this successfully can be measured by the number of active users, as well as the impacts of the reviews of the users, as well as the coverage. For example, the project was able to reach to places that usually cannot be reached. So especially with the rare area, this is also considered a big impact. The last one is sustainability and accessibility, which is also a very important point with related to the sustainability and accessibility. We really want to consider the innovative digital the presented innovative digital solution should be actually scalable, extendable, and as well as the accessibility of that could be also expanded to other users. Like, for example, users from rare areas, or for example, users who have special needs requirement. So this kind of accessibility actually helps at the same time the sustainability, whereas the project also could be sustained and it can be adapt with the whatever next requirement. I remember some of the technologies actually, or some of the innovation use the specific technology, and then these technologies vanished with the time. After that, after all of these like technological has been dependent on that technology and then vanished, then this could be a concern. So try to find like a technology that can be sustainable and used later on as well. Okay, this is the criteria number 5. I think, yes, here is the application QR code, and also the participation guide. You will find all these details in more actually, even with more information in the participation guide. You can scan both of them. Okay, so the first link will take you to the application. The second link will take you to the participation guide. Okay. I will stay on this page and I will start accepting the questions. Please raise your hand for questions, or you can write also your question in the chat. Any questions about the criteria or about the digital innovation itself, about the, for example, the deadlines or the innovation itself, if you have any misleading on that? Any questions?
Doctor, there is one question in the Q&A.
In the chat?
No, in question and answer. The applicant can be only Arab natives or students from any other country.
Where is that? In the chat?
The Q&A. No, in the Q&A.
Q&A. Where can I find the Q&A?
Down next to share, we'll see Q&A. Just click on it and you see the questions.
Oh, okay, excellent. Okay. Okay, so the applicant can be only Arab native or students from any other country. Khawla?
And there is one more question down underneath. Only for Arab nation and okay.
Group category also. Will you be able to share the slides of the recording? The record actually is will be available online. Is that true, Khawla?
Yes, yes. It's going to be on YouTube.
Yes.
In our YouTube channel.
Yeah, in regards to applicant, I didn't understand. Do you mean like applicant can only Arab native or students from any other countries? Do you mean, I didn't understand the question, Preetha. Can you elaborate, please? The region is Arabic region. Do you mean like if you are not Arab, but you are living in Arabic country? Is that your question? Okay, I will get back to you until you write for me this. Okay. The Arabic version has been already available. Is it available, Khawla, in the YouTube?
Yes, I think yes. I'll try to share it with you now. Just a second.
Okay. Okay. You can put it in the chat. It's already has been done, but you can also find it in the link that Khawla will send. Does the application need to be already applied in real life, or can we submit an application that is completed the development phase but still not implemented in the real life? Yes, of course, you can apply, even if it's not implemented. You can apply it, you can apply, pitch the idea, you can, for example, get surveys related to that. You can support it with any other things that can be, you can test the impacts with surveys. You have the journey until, I think, September, so you have time to collect an impact related to that. But of course, you can apply. Why it's not applicable to use AI tools? You can use AI tools, but you cannot use it as the implementer of the whole project. That's mean it's not your digital innovation, it's AI digital innovation, AI tool digital innovation. But you can use it to help you. we are from CBSE school. We can apply. Yes, you can apply. Of course, you can apply, even from schools, or we mentioned the categories earlier. The language of the innovation should be Arabic or English. You can use both. Either language is fine. The countdown of 25 days, is this the deadline of the last time we can apply, or the project must be ready within 25 days? I didn't see the 25. Hawla, what's the deadline for the application?
It's on the 15th of September.
Okay, so the deadline for
So-
the last application is 15th of September, so you have time to
Yes.
finish your implementation. That's a great. Okay,
For this category, Doctor, only. But the
for
other
these categories,
yes.
yes, which is the Digital Innovation Award, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. There is nothing about 25 days there. I don't think, maybe you misread it or something, but you still have time. The Indian school students and school can apply or not? I think, yes. I mean, I think this is the same question, should be Arab native or not? I will get back to you on this. When is the deadline to apply? Hawla just mentioned the date now, which is 15th of September, after 3 months now, or 2 months. What is the deadline for registration? Are you going to share the PowerPoint? It will be available in the YouTube. Actually, all the presentation. We are a new school in our first year of operation. I would like to inquire whether there is a minimum number of years required for a school to be eligible to participate. There is no minimum number for the school to participate, but there is requirement of the licensing or something related to that. You can read it in the participation guide, what's the requirement in the institution. But I don't think the number of years is applicable there. Okay, let's go back to the, okay. Bina, she mentioned yes. So can we propose a co-pilot style AI agent to support the solution? To support, yes, but to create it from scratch, no. But to support, yes, of course, you can use it. Okay. Okay. What's the next question? How it should be the students' involvement in the project. Can we help them as a teacher in coding and implementation? That's okay. The individual group can be like, for example, 2 students or 3 students and 1 teacher. You can do it this way and help them with the project. Yes. Would you please answer my question? Zainab, what's your question? Hawla, I'm opening the chat. Is it shown in the screen?
Sorry again, Doctor, I can't hear you.
Does the chat window
Yeah.
seen in
You
the
can
in
see
the
just yeah, you can click on it and it will appear.
It's appearing now, but can you see it or you cannot?
Yes, I can see it. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm from the government school. We are not able to make apps. No permission granted to us. So we work on Office link SharePoints. Zainab, I didn't understand your question clearly. How they can use the mic, correct?
I should open the mic for them if they should raise their hands.
Zainab, raise your hand. Yeah, Zainab, if you can raise your hand and elaborate about your question.
Okay. Allowed to talk.
Yeah. She will raise her hand in that actually. Okay, Breatha, I'm trying to confirm with your answer, you and Bina. And I think also someone also asked this question in the other side. So I will confirm with your answer. Just give me a few minutes. Let's move to Zainab. Would you like to talk about? We created a site with a SharePoint to improve student skills. Is it counted? That's a very interesting, Zainab. SharePoint. It's how can I say it? Of course, you can participate, but you will be compared with the other people who use an actual digital innovation. So, for example, they use, like, for example, instead of using SharePoint, they actually build it in a website, or they build it in a, for example, they build it in an application, or they used a different solution, even more technological solution like AI. So SharePoint is like a template that you are using. It's good, it's perfect that you are using it, but I think you can, if you will be able to move it to a website using HTML language, that will be even greater. So try to use it this way. I don't know, Zainab, if that will be answering your question, or you still, the question up was different. Is there an PDF file that can I read more about the word? Yes. The second scan, here, the second scan. This one is including, so here, this is the participation guide, which is a PDF file. Okay. Is only to register or to submit the project? It's both, actually. This, the application, you need to submit your project, you need to submit the demo of the project, you need to submit the application in regards to whatever related to the project, like, for example, survey or impact of other users or something. Sida, can we have this PowerPoint email to us, please? It will be available in the YouTube. Whether everyone can apply or not, the doubt is raising because you mentioned is one of the slides as individual applicants must be an Arab country citizen. Okay. We meant Arab country region. So, for example, if Pitha, he lives in Dubai, he needs to specify that he's helping his whatever his impact is actually helping a school in the UAE. And this is considered to be an Arabic region. But we will get clarified also from Khawla as well. Do the expert students from private schools can apply? Expat, yes, the same question. So we'll get back on this to confirm. I think there is no issues with that. You can apply still, but let me confirm. We are not able to use the app. Khawla, can you open the mic for Zainab, please? Thank you very much, Fatma.
It's on for Zainab. It's open. Maybe her. I mean,
Hi.
her.
Okay. Yes,
السلام
Zainab.
عليكم مرحبا.
Alaikum salam.
Hi, Dr.
Thank
Maryam. How are you? How are you?
Good, thank you. Thank you for coming, Zainab, for the...
You're welcome. This is the second workshop to attend for you. Anyway, Dr. Maryam, I have this question. We are a government school and
Okay.
we are not able to use apps or create apps without the MOE permission. And usually they're not giving us such permission because, you know, they are aware of the, or worried about the security. Okay. So what we are doing, or what my idea is that I use SharePoint, but there's an option in SharePoint itself to create a site, not a normal SharePoint. Okay, so it's a site, but using the SharePoint. Tamam? So it's a site, and this site looks like a site, and we used it to improve our students' skills, different skills, and also we added AI tools in that site so the students can use them, and also digital libraries and many things. So after using it for a while, we just saw that our students' skills, especially in reading and writing, improved, and they used those AI tools to create new digital, let's say, from their own works, changing the story in another way, whatever. So it's not not a SharePoint. It's like a site, but we use SharePoint to create that site. And the reason is that because we are a government school and we don't have a permission to do or to create the apps. That's it. I just wanted to know if I'm able to participate or to forget about the idea.
Thank you, Zainab, for your question. If you think that it's moved, like if you didn't just build it in SharePoint, but you are expanding it to like a web page, and it's really creating an impact, that's a great. If you were able, Zainab, to move it totally to a real web page within this period of time, like you have until September, that even will be more great. And that's actually could impact and can be used, can have a bigger impact and can be used with other schools as well.
I know, but even this way, using SharePoint as a website, as a site, okay, it was enabling us to give the students the ability to publish what they are creating. So I'm not sure if there is any other website that will allow the students to create and use their own MOE emails to send like requests to other people to join and see their works. It has many things, It looks like a SharePoint, but it's far away. So I don't know if there is any app will give us the same thing. Yes.
Is it accessible by an IP address? Like, for example, I can
Yeah. You can, as long as you have MOE email. That's why we are really aware about. We have to, the security. We have really to be aware of that, and to keep that only the MOE users can use it.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay. It looks very good, and then maybe you can include that in your application as well, that there is like for security reasons we are using it just within MOE and within our internal. But even if it was developed as for example, an HTML backend, or for example, any other language, is also can be used internally. However, also you can apply on this. It looks like it has a very good impact, and it's also shared only for whoever who has MOE email. I would highly encourage you to participate in this project.
Thank you, Dora.
Thank you,
dear. Okay, have a good day.
Okay. Okay. Can students who just finished their grade 12 exams participate? Yes, of course they can. YouTube link, please. Khawla, if you can share the YouTube link.
Not yet launched.
Yeah, she will.
Soon,
okay.
inshallah, soon.
You can find it in the YouTube, both Arabic and English. The problem, the school is finished now. How we will work with the students? No, this is another thing. The the Innovation Award has been actually launched long time ago. But you can also email them and find a project that you can work with the students. Is this workshop belongs to all students from grade 1 to grade 12, or we can go so far? Yes, even university students, they can participate. It will be good if we have more time, like October. Okay. Actually, from the launching time in March, it's a good time. We just have this session for questioning if you have any questions related, and we're going through also whatever guideline that you might have any questions on it. About the second stage, the interviews, is it possible to be online? I'm not sure, Fatma, about the setup later on, how it will be, but most likely it will be in person. September will not be enough. Please extend the deadline. I'm not sure about the extension of the deadline. Maybe there will be some kind of extension later on. We are not sure. Thank you, Dr. Mariam, and thank you, the organizers. Khawla, thank you very much for that. Thank you, Bitha. If possible, please share the link of the email and the ID. Okay. I just have one more to confirm, one more question to confirm, and then the QA also we have a couple of questions we need to cover them. I just want to confirm one more thing. I will get back to you. Please continue writing your questions. Okay. So regarding your question, Bina and Preetha, and I think other also questions that it's not necessarily to be Arab native. This is, thank you for asking this question. So it's known, it's not necessarily to be an Arab native, but you are presenting like, for example, a school or an entities or associations that in the Arab countries, like, for example, your school in Dubai, or, for example, your school in, for example, Qatar or something like that. Okay. So I hope this is clear. So it's not necessarily Arab native. No, this is not applicable. No need to be Arab native, but you need to present an entities within the Arab countries, Arab region. Okay. SIDA from the base of our own creation, or we can use any existing platform. You can, I'm not sure what you are referring to here, but the point here, you are not using like a template or something. You need to create that website. You use the language. Maybe you have a platform that have, like, for example, even when you create a website, they have the design template. However, you design it even more with your back-end language. So I don't know if that's what you mean, Celia. Are there any other types of awards upcoming? So we'll have another chance next time. Actually, Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum Foundation for Medical and Educational Science, they have many other different type of awards, and each type of award has different category and different time as well, timeline. Okay. But you can have the chance actually in this. You still have time until next, until September. Is it possible to apply individually? Yes, of course, you can apply individually as one person, or, for example, many other, like a group of people, and that's considered to be individual. Okay. The other thing here, Zainab, can you close your mic? Okay. Okay, I have other questions here. Everyone can apply, Heaven, but as long as you are within an organization in Arabic country. Fadia, can you repeat the main points of the competition? What do you mean? Okay. Since you join late, Fadia, you can please scan the QR code and and the QR code here for the application and the other QR code for the participation guide, as well as you will find actually the same presentation in the YouTube with all the explanation as well. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Rishma. Without the school support, is it possible to apply individually without school support? No need for school support. You just need to, for example, mention that you are a student in this school. That's it. You don't. I don't know what kind of support you are talking about. However, you don't need. I don't know. There is no requirement. Khawla, correct me if I'm wrong. For example, if a student is applying, does he needs like within the requirement a paper or something stating that he's in this school or something, or like a permission from his school? He need to mention that he's from this school and showing that he's from a specific school. However, he doesn't need like approval from his school to apply, correct? Do they need? خولة?
هلا دكتورة.
There is a question about the school. For example, this is an example. If he will apply, does he needs like a permission from his school to approve him to apply to this award?
Actually, it doesn't mention in the application, right, Doctora? So
Yes,
I don't
it's
think
mentioned.
yeah. I don't
Carry
think
on.
he needs. Yeah.
Yeah. If you go with the guideline, there is nothing in this regard. But I think with the form, you need to fill out which school you are in. Okay. Any other questions? I think, did I cover all? If I didn't cover, please let me know if I didn't cover any questions.